All right guys, today we are on a Detroit Lakes area lake here in Minnesota, and we are on a Basin crappie search. Let's get right into this. There we go. Just a little guy, but let's get him right back. They are just piled up down there. We got probably 15 fish straight under me on the MX7 right now. Basically what I did to start this day is I went through this basin and I drilled about 10 holes just in a big circle, and I started jumping around until I found fish. And when you find them, they are just stacked like this. Haven't found any big so far, but I'm gonna teach you guys how to catch them like this, where it's just non-stop. So let's get it back. So the biggest tip I got for you guys when you're fishing schooling crappies like this is to not use live bait. So I'm using a Euro Tackle Plankton. It's just a little bug plastic, and I found that crappies just love this thing. And what I like about it so much is the fact that, you know, I just missed 2 or 3 fish, whatever that was, and I don't have to worry about my wax worm being gone, because with the plastic it just does not come off. And so that's a little one right there. Just get him right back. We are going to have to go search for some bigger fish, just because if this school is all these like 7-8 inchers, I'm not going to target them. But yeah, anyways, that's why I like to fish a plastic when I'm on schooling crappies or bluegills or perch, whatever it is, just because you don't have to worry about, do I have bait or not, when there's fish down there, and you're not rebaiting after every single fish. You're only changing your plastic 2 or 3 times maybe throughout the day. It's a little bit better, but not much better. I just did a video out here the other day on this spot, and I was on a school of this, or a school like this, where there was hundreds of fish. They were all 11s and 12s, and then I accidentally deleted the video. But let's get that one back and keep fishing. There, that's a better crappie right there. Maybe not, just hit really hard. Oh yeah, it's definitely better. This thing choked it down. Might have to actually end up keeping him, just because of how deep he took that hook. That was such a cool bite right there. The way that crappie hit. Can't beat a late ice bite when your fish are 11, 12 inches. Obviously not all of them are, but if you can find schools that have fish like that, there's usually quite a few of them. But yeah, I'm gonna quit talking, and this one I'm gonna put back. So getting into a little bit of what I'm doing, why I'm fishing here type of thing. I ran out here and I found the first basin on the map that I could access with 25, 26 foot water, but that the basin also goes up into like 21 and stays in that range too. So I'm fishing 22 feet here. I don't like to go super deep, just because you do have the tendency to kill fish. If I was out here keeping a meal, I would have no issue fishing 25, 26, 30 feet, whatever it takes to catch them. But in this case where I'm trying to catch and release, I don't want to be giving these fish barrel trauma. And so when I saw there was like 22 foot basin here, and I knew that there would still be bugs and all that, which is what the crappies are eating around, that's why I set up here. And so this is kind of a huge basin. It's like 50 acres, I guess. And so that's a lot of space to scan. And what I found here is there's a little point that runs out into it, and I'm fishing right on the tip of this point. And yeah, first hole I set into, I drilled a bunch, set my graph down, and there was fish under me right away. Now it seems like they might be moving out. I'm not marking anything, so I'm gonna give it a few, maybe another minute or so, and if I don't catch one, I'm gonna jump to the next hole. But yeah, that's kind of my main thing that I look for, is if I can find a little bit of structure in a basin, because usually basins are just big bowls. Ooh, there's a nice gill. So when you're on spots like this, you're not only going to find crappies, you're gonna get a lot of gills mixed in too, especially later in the ice season. And that's why I like to downsize a lot, because then you can get those bigger gills as well as the crappies. There we go, that feels gillish. Oh yeah, that's a real nice gill there. This fish is not that big, but just look at the colors on it. That is a beautiful fish. Gonna have to get a few pictures of that. That's just a cool looking fish in general. So another thing that I'm finding is that if the fish that I'm targeting aren't suspended, I'm moving, because suspended crappies do not hesitate. And this time of year, there should always be fish suspended. And so if you don't have them suspending under you, move to the next hole. All these fish are only 5 to 10 feet under the ice. So let's talk a little bit about what we are using to catch these fish. So what I got here is a really small plastic and tungsten jig. I hope it focuses in on that. I don't even know what brand that is, tungsten jig, but it is a Euro-tackle plankton, like I said before, on the back of that. And what we're fishing it on, I got a 32-inch JT panhandler here, just a pretty basic crappie rod and panfish rod altogether. I mean, you could get away with anything. Crappies, you don't need something super technique specific or super expensive. I just prefer to use nicer gear. I don't know, it's a personal preference thing. You could get away with an HT rod if you really wanted to. I got an Okuma Samar 1000 on there. Love that reel. I'm running that on all my setups this year. And for line, we have 4-pound Suffix fluorocarbon. And yeah, that's about it. This hole kind of ran out of fish. Everything I've been getting is small, so let's jump to the next. I'm guessing this must be all bluegills in this school. But, I mean, that one there is not bad at all. It's not a giant by any means, but that's still a nice gill. And you get it right back. Wow, that one raced for it. It's a producer. It's not a bad crappie. Here we go. Nice crappie, probably 10 and a half inches. I'm just gonna get it right back. There we go. I think this one will be coming home with us. Oh yeah. That is a very, very nice crappie right there, guys. That is what we like to see. That's about a 12-incher. That's top end of what I like to keep. But being that I'm already got one on the ice, I think I'm gonna take this one home for dinner, grab a few pictures of it, and yeah, keep fishing. All right, well, I did not record an outro while I was on the lake. So I just finished editing up this video and I'm going to record it now. So if you guys enjoyed, please make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know if you'd like to see some more videos like this in the future, or different types of videos you'd like to see. But yeah, we will have a burbot fishing video coming soon, hopefully. Maybe a Lake of the Woods walleyes, we'll see about that. And yeah, wrap up this ice season strong, and thanks for watching. Have a good day.